Be careful. The further in time you get, the more likely you are to become lost.
All life shall cease.
High or low, doesn't matter. This is the path.
Ooh, this is our new theme song, I guess, for season 3?
Hello.
Are we on season 3?
Beautiful.
Wow.
Season 3.
And we have a good theme song. And we are sponsored. This is not a Leaving Richmond track, but we are sponsored by Leaving Richmond. You should go listen to them on Spotify. Still sponsored by McLeod Ale and Van Nuys. Go drink the best beer on the planet and have some awesome pizza. We're going to be there soon.
You know, there's nothing better than a keg in lockdown. I'm just saying.
And some good pizza. And then also we have Geeky Teas in Burbank, who's sponsoring the Players Challenge.
Yeah.
Donna and those guys, thank you so much.
Save
and then we have
those
Jay at Emerald Knights sponsoring our Critical Roles.
Yeah, we love you, Jay.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you, Jay.
Paizo is supporting the podcast by putting us out on their Twitter.
Yeah, Paizo.
And
Paizo, thank
something
you.
I did not mention, and this is to you guys, this is brand new information, Brett. I think I'm going to break all the rules, but if you go on RPG Drive-Thru, which I know you guys are familiar with because we're like there every day. Yeah. If you go to RPG Drive-Thru and you find a third-party publisher of Pathfinder, and you get a book on your character, like maybe it's spells or thievery things, GM McLeod's may allow it into the game, and then we can talk about that book. And RPG is behind us 100%, and also Astral Tabletop. Thank you so much for allowing us to play and supporting.
We love Astral.
Us. Man, we have a lot of sponsors. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
You think we're getting paid millions?
Professionals now.
Just like Critical Role.
Right.
But better.
Whoa. Nice.
So anyway, hey guys, I have a cold open. Should we dare?
Make it hot. Let's make it hot, baby.
We should make the cold open hot?
We should dare.
On the last episode of the Loaded Dice Rollers, in the coastal Taldor city of Opara, Janu,
This is their clan's master.
a matriarch drow, surfaced from the deepest reaches of the Darklands for something powerful, something asleep, something that recently became visible to her.
Your feeble mind will melt.
Under the cloak of invisibility and her grand illusions, Janu and her assassins easily overtook the narrowest Pathfinder Athenaeum and home, and proceeded to kill all the members when they wouldn't speak, including Master Newton. Young Ren and Anastasia stealthily survived and split up to recover important items to rendezvous at the Westport docks,
Retrieve the item without being seen and find Arden at the docks.
where Ren's siblings and Arden were documenting ships at the port for the city. The group now seeks safety in Absalom at the main Pathfinder Lodge.
I'm going to need your help now because we need to be very careful as we move about town.
Arden has a broken past with the Pathfinder's creed, but must now carry out his tenet to his now dead brother, Master Newton.
He was bending the light, he was using magic, and it was masking itself. I'm going to track it and find it and kill it before it does any more harm.
This is where the episode begins.
That happened, I guess.
Wait, what?
That was a lot. Yeah, so Opara is the city of Empire. It's the capital of Taldor. It's and by far the largest city in the realm. It is an ancient and thriving city. It's earned the title of the Gilded City because of its many roofs and spires and domes that once glittered with gold plating from the high afternoon sun. Even though the metal was long ago stripped away, Opara remains an example of what an empire once was and what it could be again. Though today, it is plagued with mismanagement, selfish aristocrats, poverty, and crime. The dominant characteristic of Opara's city plan is its central canal that forms a fork within its center in the middle of the city, and its 3 branches extending from there out toward the edges of the city. Opara is located atop the Black Cliffs, a 30-mile river that runs from the enormous mouth of the river that flows into the inner sea, which is where you guys are because you're in Westport Docks. The massive Grand Bridge, which Kurt holds behind him on this amazing picture, is the entrance to the entire empire and the river's distant southern shore. So Opara is divided in 15 districts. I mean, it's a huge city. And
It's a very big city.
Each with its own flavor and characteristics. They are located, you guys are located at the Westport Dock District, a thriving part of the city, lively all day and all night. As soon as a ship can leave, one shortly comes into port, and the merchants they grab their items and they get them off and then load on new. It's a very thriving port. And that's Opara, and that's where you guys have grown up. And you have, oh, by the way, welcome to Loaded Dice Season 3. Did we say that?
Yeah, episode 2.
Nice.
Thrice is nice.
And so you guys spent the night at a place. Anybody remember what the place was?
Yeah, Ed Frank's.
Oh,
He's
you got
the
a star for
lamplighter.
that. Oh, and by the way, we do play at Deficit Stars. We had Deficit Stars last time. Who won them?
I think I suck last time, so I got 6 stars for this time.
Aiden and Ren have 6 stars.
And yeah, Ren and
According to the
Eden
rules, I think that you have to
are
tell
starting at 6 stars.
deficit stars.
Hey, man,
Deficit Stars. Jonathan's catch up though. He's got a star.
Wah wah.
Arden, you and your best diplomat. Who would that be?
Well, I would say the best one, or certainly, who's the good face of the party, would be Luna. She's quite
Certainly the most dangerous.
I can help her. I can help her carry a conversation, or maybe just throw off an air of authority as an adult. But Luna could talk her way out of
it either goes very well or very
diamond
badly.
prison.
Yeah.
So
That's
next
their
morning,
decision.
and understand, your home has been pillaged. You had to stay at an ally's house, and you were supposed to escort the kids to Absalom, to the main Pathfinder Lodge, which you're disgraced against, which is an amazing feat in itself. But you guys got some papers that bend in your favor a little bit. So you might be able
Sparky
to,
the gnome.
yeah, might be able to get in the city. He's your favorite guy in talent. And by the way, if you need something, you call on him. So next morning you wake up and you take your best diplomat with you because you need to negotiate for a ship.
Remember, scribes, be aware, look alive, look around. We don't know what's after us and what isn't. Exactly. God, I hate this bird. I really hate him.
Don't worry, his voice gets better later when I level up.
I don't want to step
Years
over
I've been
your
dealing with
phone.
this thing.
The terror is when you guys and everybody who's watching, you get to see Astral. Brett, they move out of their place and they see Willie's wine shop. They see Willie's as they kind of come out, burnt to the ground.
There you go.
What?
Completely desecrated.
Oh my god, we could have been in there.
And there's an investigator at
This
the
is real.
front.
This is not an illusion. This is real. I can feel the heat.
Yeah, you can still feel the heat. It's like cooking.
Damn it.
They
I
were
smell
lucky to
it, too.
extinguish it.
We need to move. We can't stay here.
They're hunting us, Mr. Arden.
That was meant for us, for sure. Yes, we're leaving as soon as we can. We've got.
And there's no
papers that we
wine
need to get
left?
To Absalom. No, Aiden, the wine is
Sam.
gone.
Damn it.
The rules god has all of it.
Yes, the
I'm
GM
sorry.
rules guy.
They're after the wine. They hate the wine. That's what it is. They hate the wine.
Aiden, I don't think that's what it is.
It could be, though. Maybe it's the
Stay back.
vagina candles that they're after.
No, not the vagina.
It's all
guy.
burnt
Let's
down.
not go down the vagina rabbit hole.
Anastasia looks very concerned.
Please, that's my
Ren,
thought.
let's
I want
not
you to
talk about the
I
candles
want you
again.
to keep your strange rituals to yourselves.
Vagina candles have made it every season so far. That's great.
Yeah, that's true. It did. It shined through.
Look, we're jumping the shark a little too early into the season here.
Come on, guys. Let's stay on point. I mean, our dad just died. Like, vagina candles? Really? Okay. GM, I'm going to use a basic action and
Luna,
see
Luna,
if I
you
see
all right?
any creatures.
There's only and the investigators are there, so you don't see any. As a matter of fact, you think the hit was late in the night, maybe like 3 or 4 in the morning. It was stealthy because nobody actually heard it. You guys didn't even wake up till 7, and yet the place is burnt to the ground. Willie's dead. You're sort of upset because he is a Pathfinder. Trusted resources gone.
He was a good man. He's been here for 30 years, bringing wines in from all over Galorian, and everyone loved him. He had no enemies.
I fear that his association with being a safe place may have put him in danger.
Listen, the message is received loud and clear. Aiden and Anastasia, you're right. We have to go, and that's what we're trying to effect right now. Hang back, Luna, are you all right?
It was really just a moment that I needed to be able to recognize what needs to be done.
All right then. I need you to put your best face on to help us get the best trip out of here.
Oh, you know I can put my best face on.
Anastasia, look after the boys. We'll be right back.
Okay.
You go to the docks and you find a choice of 3 boats that are leaving today. like in the next few hours. And you have this character right here. He looks a little villainous.
It's Jack Sparrow.
He seems like my kind of man.
You have this guy. He looks a little less like Jack Sparrow, kind of a jokester. And you have this dude looks like he has a crow head. And he looks really stealthy, but this Craig guy, as they call him.
Craig the Crow?
Yeah, he's very tough, and he's with Craig. He's with the Crow, so it's Craig and the Crow. It's a new sitcom on Wednesday nights on ABC.
Is he loosely related to Brock the Croc? We have Craig the Crow and Brock the Croc.
Exactly.
Yes.
Chef on the boat.
Yes.
That's his chef.
Season 2.
That's a star for Deanna.
Aww.
What about the ships?
Yeah, they're all captains, and they're commanding.
No, but the ships look like comparable to one another.
Yeah, they're all merchant ships.
We're not okay. All right, cool.
You don't know their manifesto necessarily. You guys are pretty familiar with ships that leave on Tuesday or whatever.
Yeah,
Lewin Day.
we're at the docks every day.
Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Lewin days.
Lewin days.
Ugh. No one sails on Lewin days.
Which one do you go to?
Luna, who gives you the best feeling?
You guys have documented these ships for years, coming in and out. Most of them are not here every day. They're here like every other month. But
Is there any way I could do a society check on them since
Sure,
I've seen them coming
sure.
out? Yeah, I'd like to do that real quick.
good job. I'm gonna give Kurt a star for that.
That's
Have
a
I
17 plus
seen
7,
anyone show up
24.
before?
Yeah. What do you want to know?
Because I've been to the docks very frequently, I want to know their reputations.
None of them have terribly great reputations. They're not honorable people. Most of them will ship what you want on and pretty much make it on time, except for one. He's always a little bit late, but he'll get it there. But he's not as nefarious potentially as this guy. And the Crow and Craig.
Craig and the Crow.
Clegg. Sorry. Clegg. They're on time and they got it together. Like their crew is the most obedient crew you've ever seen.
That may be good or bad. All right,
This is
guys,
the
good
most
luck.
Consistent crew. I'm kind of feeling that little Jack Sparrow kind of vibe over there.
No more birds. No more birds.
Why don't you split up and one takes one and one takes the other?
All right, bro, let's go ahead and talk to this Jack Sparrow kind of looking man.
Lead the way, scribe.
He's ordering things on and off the boat. Can you move your character?
I think, oh, okay, I went too far.
Well, the captain looks like Jack Sparrow, the evil Jack Sparrow, walks by and some scowling comments at the boat.
Excuse me, Captain.
He's obviously drunk on rum. He leaves.
Captain?
Oi! What you want?
Oh, I was just wanting a swig of your rum.
Yeah,
Can
right here. And he gives it to you. Plenty of
I go
rum.
ahead and take a swig. I have your flask now, so now I guess I have your attention, don't I, love?
Aye.
I was looking for some passage in the future. Is there some kind of plan or deal that you have that's going on? And then I take a swig.
What do you mean there, lassie? Do you mean like hiding in a box, being a stowaway? Is that what you're
Not
talking about?
in a box.
Yeah.
Is there any other kind of purpose outside of a box when it comes to transporting a...
I can always use a help with the cook. Is that what you're talking about?
What about multiple cooks?
Aye, swab hands, deckhands, yeah, of course.
And we won't refrain to boxes.
Aye, we'll put one in the box. I have a glorious shipment going to Absalom. I'm so proud of this shipment. And I've met you before, haven't I? You've taken on the manifesto?
Yes,
for
I've
the
had
city.
a very large manifesto of your
I
ship.
appreciate your approval. What can I do for you, lassie?
Well, I look over to Arden. We were looking for some sort of passage.
Make
In the
some kind of
future.
diplomacy check. With you aid him,
I would
or
love
he
to
aids you.
diplomacy check.
All right, you aid him.
We're both pretty.
What's your diplomacy check so I
So
can do
roll a
a
d20 and aid him by 2 potentially.
Yeah, you're both the same, so you get a plus for aid.
I think it's a DC 10, just flat check.
Do you get +1 or +2 for aid?
5. Okay, so you can't benefit him. So Arden,
Okay.
it is up to you.
All right, baby. Here we go. 14 altogether.
Oh,
3
nice.
3 plus
yeah,
11.
Yeah, he's. Oi, what'd you have in mind?
You're going to Absalom? We'd like to go there with you.
You know that. I go every 3 months. Back and forth and back. Aye, for the rum.
Do you have room for do you have room for a few scribes that have taken your manifesto in the past?
What do you have as far as payment?
What do you charge for passengers?
Typically 5 gold.
That's fine.
But if you can work as a swab hand, I'm short of a couple.
Fine.
The best thing about me vessel is that it's guided by the naval ship out of Opara. So you are going to be safe at least for a day or two.
Safety's important, so fine. 5 gold it is, and if we can work off some of the debt, if the scribes are up to it, I'll smirk.
Aye.
Then we'll see how we'll see what we can contribute.
Show your hands. Can I see them? How many?
I'll nod towards the group.
You got a crow. I like that. It's not a parrot, but it's a crow.
Anastasia, they want us over there. Let's go.
Okay, let's.
Aye. Who's the beautiful female over there?
That, Captain, is my daughter.
Oh, sorry. Shouldn't refer to her as a female. She's very attractive.
Nonetheless, when do you leave port?
Later this afternoon, by 3 p.m.
Right. Are we welcome to the ship before then?
You're going to be helping, so I need you at 1. Yeah, we're going to be loading all the merchandise at that point. You have to be careful. I warn you. Some of it's very sensitive.
It's understandable.
How so?
Yeah, it's for the museum.
So you're talking relics.
A little bit of cargo. Aye.
Boys, and I'll look to Aiden and Ren. Roll up your sleeves. You'll be helping the captain with his cargo.
Aye. Let's get started. This here vessel's not ours, so we want to leave it in shambles. Somebody throw a torch on it. I'm just kidding. That's the competition. Okay, let's go to the vessel. Could somebody roll an aid check to whoever's stealth is highest, and then whoever's next highest roll that aid check, please.
Well, so I'm gonna just take the flat. I'll take the flat check of a 23.
So Kurt, you should roll that aid check. It's a DC 10 flat check to see if you can aid him by 2.
Do I get my add my stealth modifier?
There's no bonus to it. I think it's a flat check.
I just rolled a 10.
Okay, you made it then.
It's a 25 stealth check altogether then.
Oh, okay, great. You guys go under the cover. Like Arden comes over and piles like these weird furs on you, and somehow you disguise yourselves. And sure enough, at 3 p.m., you go on your journey to Absalom.
Set sail for foot.
And Anastasia, please roll a stealth check on your own.
That's an 11.
11 total. You know, some sinister things have been happening in the city. And as you guys go to launch with the ship and everybody's on board, you notice it's kind of like Home Alone. They have you very busy loading all these boxes and everything, right? And you take a peek around. Please do a perception check. Those of you over 20.
Not me.
Because you're distracted by your jobs. Who got over 20?
I think Ren and I, the Rangers.
Ren did, and Arden.
For some reason, Anastasia has been detained on the dock, and as you guys pour it off, she has a slight opportunity, and Deanna, I'll give you a D20 to do this check. To get out of the grasp of what's about to happen, dive into the ocean, and try and make it to the boat.
Okay. Nope. That's a 5.
Okay. Jonathan,
It's not the 18, it's the 5.
I think you see her. Your daughter attempts to get to break grip. You didn't even know what was going on because you guys have been so busy loading this boat and getting off with the stupid captain's orders. And he's doing such a favor for you that you don't notice that Anastasia has been grappled by some croonies on the actual dock and withheld. There you go. Nice, Brett. You got a Tengu. He's a beaked guy, and you guys realize, oh.
Hell! Off me! Get your hands off me!
As you guys pull away, you see his finger lift up to his beak, and he goes, shh. And he grabs your daughter.
I want to start firing arrows.
He pulls her into the crowd, and they disappear.
Arden, they took her. We have to go after her.
The only place they're going is to Absalom to go through your rites, friend. That's where we need to go now. It's what Anastasia would want, and that's what we're doing.
I think that was the Brotherhood of Silence. I don't think they'll hurt her, actually. I think they'll just make her part of the Brotherhood.
As soon as we can, we're coming back.
I'm just saying. I don't know. I mean, that's all right.
So, really, the only two that saw this was Arden and myself, right?
The 2 Rangers saw it. Yeah, the 2 rangers saw it go down.
The 2 rangers saw it. Okay.
Listen, I have to.
Is there a problem back here?
No problem, Captain. Now.
No problem.
Let's find a secluded part of the ship so I can talk to everybody in privacy.
Aye. You go to your cabin. It's below deck.
Thank you, Captain.
Don't forget about your working orders. You're gonna meet me here in an hour. We're gonna start talking about the swabbing the decks and stuff.
An hour, Captain.
Aye. Okay, so you guys go downstairs to your humble cot. It's like a hammock.
The box.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Along with
you
the
want
rest of the crew. It's rather stinky.
You don't want it to be a cot. You want it to be like a swing.
But luckily, at this point in the year, it's not like a heat fest, so it's not cool, but it's not hot, and so therefore the body odor's less in this room in general. So what do you say to him, Jonathan?
Arden, what are we gonna do? We can't leave Anastasia here. Who knows what's gonna happen to her? We can't go now with her here.
Aiden, you need to listen to me, Scribe. All of you need to listen to me now. The only family I have left is all of you. We don't know what's going to happen to Anastasia. My daughter can take care of herself. But she would also want you to go through your rites because that's all that's left of the Narrows. You understand? You have to accept your rights and you have to follow your path. And I have to make sure that you do that. We'll come back for her, I promise, Aiden. No one's more concerned than I am. But we have to get you to Absalom. It's what my brother would have wanted too.
If she dies, it's your fault. She's by herself. What is she going to do here?
The
in this
truth
city?
is the path.
You've seen this city.
Is with the
Chew
truth.
people up
She
and
is
spit it
on
out.
her path, her own path, not our path.
I'm just
Aiden, this isn't your choice. The choice has been made for us. And Ren's right. This is the path that we're following. Keep a low profile. We're on the ship.
Captain comes down with a deckhand. She's female. She's obviously advanced swashbuckler, played by Deanna. And she's worse than he is. She is absolutely terrible. He apologizes to her. He says, they're not doing their jobs. I know. It's my fault.
Oh, obviously they're not doing their jobs, or else they wouldn't be sitting around here. What are they doing?
Sorry. I said I'm sorry. Don't need to hit me like that. Now look, we're about to sign some jobs while we're on the boat to ride to Absalom. So, if everybody can grab a D20.
And you better do a good job at it now. Or else you'll be hearing from me.
like a crap.
Captain, I don't think we worked out. What's the reduced price if we're working on this trip?
Everyone's working on this trip.
You offered them a reduced price
I
for coming on the
didn't,
ship.
darling. I'm sorry.
You.
He misspeaks. Shh, sir. I didn't say that. Right? All right, 19.
No, you're right. You're right, my lady. He offered us 3 gold as long as we worked. Isn't that right, Captain?
All right, you got me. But keep it to 3 gold. Otherwise, I'm going to turn you into her. She's not going to like it. She has whips.
I like whatever she's handing out.
Wow.
You're damn right. I've got whips.
Shiver me timbers.
I don't know. That's a negative, really.
Is this how this campaign's gonna go?
Wait, hold on.
I mean,
Is there another level to this ship that we don't know about?
Yeah,
Diversion
it's
viewers.
below deck. It's
the
above
below deck. That's where all the slings and whips and arrows are. Yes.
We don't kink shame here on Loaded and Salt.
so never do.
Here in LDR.
Our whole
Whatever you
LDR
want,
is
man.
a kink shame. So
This
14,
whatever it takes.
14 for Arden.
All right, 14.
2 for Luna.
2.
And I got an 18.
Oh, you're cleaning the toilets.
18?
She's my person.
We have 2
personal
18s,
maid.
so it's a roll off. Tom and Kurt roll off.
Let's do
All right, hold on. Let me take that one back.
Ooh, that's the player's challenge. The roll off.
17.
The player's challenge.
Player's challenge.
We didn't do a
He
player's
must have
challenge
got
yet.
me. He must have got me because I only rolled a 3.
The player's challenge.
17.
All right, so Tom, you win the player's challenge. That was the lamest player's challenge yet. You win the player's challenge for
I
rolling
can roll
the highest
again.
number
We can roll again.
on the first check. Very good. All right, nice job. Yeah, hey, say hi to Geeky Tees, by the way.
Hey, geeky
guys.
Hey,
What's up?
Save those kitties.
I love your TARDIS.
Get
What's
up.
up?
And set up. Of games.
They carry whips at Geeky Tees, by the way, too. If you want to go down there and get a whip.
Donna.
This is all
Might
one
have some
giant
whips.
bar.
Listen, it's hard to find a whip in LA now. I'm just saying.
All right, so Tom, you get assigned cooking. You get to help the chef.
Okay.
There's 2 layers to this boat, and if you're watching the video, you're gonna get to see that. If you're not watching, go find us on.
Yeah, if you're not watching, then suck it.
Look up some
You're
boats
sorry,
on Google.
You know.
We're on YouTube.
Yeah, we're on YouTube. We're on Twitch.
What
hopefully.
is theater of the mind even?
Actually, I mean, I really enjoy listening to it when I drive around my car.
Oh man,
It's
I do
fun.
too. You gotta.
God, it's
The
hilarious.
podcast is amazing. That's an Imperial naval ship, by the way.
That's
That
for everyone
Brett's all
that
way out there. It's
Holy
accompanying
shit.
you for 2 days outside of the Taldor region. It's heavily armed. You feel well protected.
How long's the journey, Spencer?
3 days.
Okay, good. So 2 out of the
Sure,
3
no
days we'll have an
shenanigans
armed escort.
happen.
That's good.
So Ren, I'm moving you. You're with the chef. Who got right under the chef?
I got 18.
Okay, you're a rigger's task. So you're with this guy, shipmate 1.
Okay.
I got a 14.
14 goes with shipmate 2. You are a swab task.
Sorry,
Great.
Dad.
Fantastic. Love it.
Who got the lowest? Luna? They put you in the crow's nest, so you're right there. They tell you to look out for anything peculiar.
I don't want to be.
Oh, bye.
She's also now the resident karaoke machine. Like she just, yeah, just.
We don't want anything high. We actually want a 1. You get to roll a D100. And then I'll tell you what happens on day 3 with that.
Oh.
But day 1 and 2, you guys need to earn some ship points.
Yeah, I
So-
shifted my spells too, baby.
Should I roll the D100 right now, or should I wait until the?
Whatever you want.
I'm gonna wait until everyone.
I
gets
like
fit,
that. That's
and then I will roll.
Oh, that's so good. You're gonna wait.
D100
Okay.
happen.
All right. So cook. Let's concentrate on Tom's cooking. Because honestly, if your chef is bad on a ship for 3-day voyage, nobody's gonna like it.
I've never really cooked too much before, but I've always been interested in learning. What are we cooking
He's
for the
completely wasted. He doesn't know what you're talking about, and he tells you just to cut the potatoes. And as he does it, he slices off part of his hand. He's like, "Don't worry about the blood and the potatoes. It's fine."
It's a family recipe.
Chef, I think I'm gonna wash these potatoes before I cut them further.
This
So
is
I'm,
fine.
They're washed
let
in
me
blood.
grab
Just
them
keep
from
cutting.
you and take them over to the water.
Okay, so roll a d6 for me. This is day 1 by Tom. You can earn a ship point by this, by the way. I love this music.
2. 2.
2? Okay, he assigned you to fishing. You didn't have to do anything.
Thank you, Chef.
All you have to do is fish.
Really happy to be fishing for
You're
us. now.
catching tonight's supper using the fish's nets. Ooh,
Oh, okay.
it's a DC 10 professional fisherman or survival check that provides enough fish to feed the entire crew. A failure of the check results in a day of, you're going to the, they're going to put you in jail
In
for
the
a day
box?
as punishment in the what they call the hot box.
Oh no!
Yeah, if you miss. So it's a DC 10.
Wait, what
Is it when
level
they
of the
just
ship is
soak
that
the
on?
whole
Does that have the
bunch of meat?
slings and the whips on it in the hot box?
Just kind of the hot box.
So it's a DC 10. All right. So
Depends on what temperature you
I
set
rolled
it at,
a
but really,
16 and
Oh,
I have
you
a
made it.
+4 survival. So
He's
it's a
so
20.
happy. He's like, you caught the fish. I'm so happy.
Chef, here is the fish for tonight. I'm very happy too because I didn't want to
I'm
sit
happy
in that
because-
cage downstairs.
If you didn't catch a fish, I would be in the box too. He's so happy. So day
I
1,
really
you get a
didn't want to
point.
be in the box together with you. You
got to earn your money on this. So keep track, Tom. You earned a point. Good job. Who's got the swab task?
I do.
Deanna, you assign him the swab task. So is it 1d6? You roll.
5.
Okay, Deanna, you tell him runner. You're to pass messages between crew and officers on the ship and all parts of the ship, with the exception of the captain's office. It requires a DC 10 acrobatics check and a DC 10 constitution check. Failing the constitution check results in the PC being fatigued at the end of a shift. A PC with a run feat can automatically succeed. Do you have run feat?
I don't have the run feat, but I have a plus 15 in acrobatics, so can I just take 10 in that and succeed?
You can fail it. So, how do you tell him that, Deanna?
Well, old man, I hope that you're in better shape than you look, because you're going to be running like my little bitch for the next few days. So you better get moving. You're allowed anywhere on the ship besides the captain's quarters. You better not go in there, and if I catch you, you'll have to deal with me.
Star.
Wow, that's intimidating as hell.
That's intimidating. So roll your check, Jonathan.
14 plus 15,
All
baby.
right.
I'm
You
running like a
sassy
mother.
punk.
I'm like a bike messenger up in this bitch.
Deanna, I don't know. He does it so well. I don't know.
Every time I pass by her,
No.
I just wink and dip a tip.
And I'm very subtly impressed by it. I might crack like a quarter of a smile for him. Oh, you know?
Guys, is
That
anybody
old
else
man's
seeing
got
there's like
gumption.
these sparks between this
Doing good
the yard and this ship's mate? It's a little weird.
She's like this like stern stone-faced woman, but then she gives him like an eighth of a smile.
On the love boat.
Aiden is like, did you see that?
As I run by Aiden, I'll just whisper in his ear. I said,
Promise excitement for everyone.
as I run by in one of the passes and Aiden catches her smiling, I'll just whisper to him, "It's the beard, boy. It's the beard."
Oh, I love a good beard.
I love some facial hair.
So, wait, you need to, in all fairness, Spence, I have to make the Constitution check, right?
Oh, yeah, there's DC 10.
Okay, and it's just the Constitution
Or
modifier
your
or fortitude
fatigue.
save?
Just straight con check.
Straight con.
What's the DC?
10.
Ooh, I missed it by 1.
You're fatigued after ship, which means she can take advantage and move in on you and just command your mind.
You're looking
doesn't
mighty
sound like a
tired
bad thing.
there.
You should have rolled a 1.
I love someone else.
There's a bucket, a pitcher of water down there. If you ever feel like
She
you need
can
a
floss
break,
her teeth at will.
bend down
These
and
are
look
very
right.
suggestive minis right now. Very suggestive.
He's telling you what to do.
What
All right,
is
who's the
going
rigger
on with
task? Who got the rigger? Everybody left is doing rigging tasks.
Ah, man, I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm just enjoying watching this whole
I know. Go down.
This is the
Just
funniest
talking to
boat
the
I've
bird.
ever
Look at this
liked.
man.
Like, yeah, man, whatever you guys want to do.
No good deed goes unpunished, am I right?
Kurt, I think that's you, right? You get
Yeah,
a
that's
rigger.
probably me.
So you have this really ugly guy assigned to you. He's kind of he has a limp.
Shiver me
And
timbers.
Okay.
he will grow a beard, but he can't because he's so pocked on the face. And you roll a d6.
Okay, D6. Let's do that. 3.
3. Upper rigging work. Work in the upper rigging, 50 feet
Oh,
up.
fantastic.
So you're going to see Mel while you're up there, requiring a
I'm gonna
DC 10 climb check, followed by a 10 professional sailor or dexterity check.
Okay, but you know what I'm going to do, which is going to be awesome? I'm going to tell my familiar to go to where? The crow's nest.
That's just simple, Mel.
Somewhere on this boat, you just hear this woman go, "Who the f said that?" But she doesn't know what she heard. She just knows something bad happened. She just senses it.
I mean, I don't see climb check on my thing.
Athletics.
Oh, okay. all right,
You got to
cool,
fix
athletics.
the bow. If it doesn't happen, we're not making it
My
down.
bow?
Athletics right now. That's a 13 that I rolled for athletics.
Athletics.
DC is usually like 15, right? Or depending if it's easy.
It says it's a 10. He does it.
Okay,
So,
okay.
so how
Nice
do you do
job.
it, Kurt? How do you do it?
I go up there, but I'm slipping because my boots suck on this stuff. I don't even know what kind of shoes you would have to climb up this yarding, but it's all wet and gross and fungusy. Jesus Christ! I wish I had fly. I can.
Don't be a bitch.
All
That's true.
I'll
You can
climb
borrow.
up.
You can borrow Tom's cloak.
No, it's okay. I'll climb up here. My crow is right here going, "What's your problem?" And I'll climb up to the. What am I supposed to be doing on this rigging?
You have to fix the sail, otherwise you guys won't make it to Absalom. So it's like this roping trick.
Okay.
And it's pretty intense.
Is it crafting or what do I do?
You rolled a 3, right? So it's work in the upper rigging. It's 50 feet up. It requires a 10 climb check, a DC 10 climb check, followed by
Right.
a professional sailor check or a dex check. 10.
My dexterity?
You made it up there, and you found the rope, but now it's going to require a 10 dex check.
All right. Well, I'm +4 on my dex, so let's see.
6 or higher.
6 or below.
13.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, baby.
You're able to look like a superstar.
Blind.
Ah, yeah.
Got it all tied
I was
off.
born to sail, man.
I love nuts.
Jesus, I almost fell just
Oh,
then.
by the way, they did remind me. Every day is a fortitude save. See if they get seasick. By
God.
the way,
At least I don't have to eat anymore. 14?
I think it's a decent.
No,
12.
fortitude is 19.
Okay, you made it. So Mel, you're up super high. So it's going to be -2 because the crow's nest seems to rock more than the rest of it.
Can my crow aid her?
Yeah, it can gobble up the vomit as she throws it out of her mouth.
Am I rolling with D100?
You're going to do that in 3 days. Today, you look out over and you do a DC perception check, and you also do a climb check because you got to get up and down. So it's your acrobatics check. It's a 15.
Rolled a 19.
Okay, she did it, Brett.
You did it. You
Plus
did
7.
Flipping all around up there, like standing on one hand.
I'm fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Aye, she's pretty good at that. What do you think, rad ass ship boss?
Rat. Oh, whoa, let's
badass.
back
Sorry.
that up.
I need to put on my other glasses to see that.
I mean, it could be rat ass as well, but we haven't learned that much about her.
I think we should hire her. What do you think that would take? Split her from this party, her friends. And she belongs in a boat, right?
Talking to me, boss?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's good at that. Way better than you were.
A what?
Yeah, sorry, she's got the job.
Ah, do I gotta walk the plank again? Fuck.
You're better at swabbing the deck anyway.
Okay, boss.
Go check in with Radass, ship boss. For me.
Red ass.
Now it's red ass?
Radass. Ship actions. So you're working diligently. You each got by the way, you got a star. Somebody did better than that, though, for the ship.
Hey.
I think you did, Jonathan.
Nice.
No.
So you got
I didn't screw it up. So
I got 2 stars?
You got 5 ship points, by the way.
Sometimes that's
5
like,
ship
the
points.
best thing you can do is not fuck it up.
Now, you can do any of these things. You can use a +4 in any competency check for anybody. You can add that to anybody. You could influence. You can make a normal check of a job's daily task and attempt to influence a single NPC. So you could take that +4 and do it on a single NPC instead of give it to somebody else. You can make a sneak check. You can add this bonus to somebody's sneak. And doing something, you can shirk. 5 actions you can do. And by the way, you guys do sleep tonight. And here's what a star goes to the highest perception on this because these are rumors on the ship.
Sorry, what was the shirk action? What does that let me do? Shirk?
yeah, sorry.
Shirk allows you to take a -2 penalty on all checks for a job's daily task and time to exploit one's area of the ship. So you can look around you can investigate the ship for a -2 on your.
Okay, I got you.
So you can run around and take a -2, but you can perceive what's going on
Gotcha. All right.
if you want.
Because I wanted to talk to Arden because I remember when we got on the ship, they were loading some stuff that felt like it's more valuable than us.
Ooh, Kirk got a
right?
star for that.
And I think that we should know what that is because there might be something here that is better for us to know about, or maybe even more important than us. And, I don't know how to find that out.
Okay. This is awesome. You got a star for that. Great job. And who has the highest perception check?
I got a 25 on my.
No, I do not.
I rolled 10.
I wish
I got a
that
9.
everybody watching could see this chat because that's awesome.
I just noticed it now. Like, what? I'm missing out.
I like cheers the camera.
Yeah.
And then the homie came.
Yeah.
We need we need a TikTok dance. It's like,
She's DWTB. She's down with the beard.
That's
She's
right.
a beard ass. I got you, boo.
Who did get the highest?
I got a 25.
25. Okay, great. Pick 1, 2, or 3 for me since you won
Just
that.
randomly?
Yeah.
Let's go with 2.
Okay, so you hear a rumor.
I heard a rumor.
Okay, there's a detainment
Rumor
area
has
for
it.
animals.
Alright,
And it's because you heard some of this, by the way. It's not because somebody told you. There's a detainment area for animals underneath. Mainly, you think maybe for Absalom's gladiator stadium?
Big beast.
Oh.
Evidently, one of the animals escaped, by the way, and has at least eaten one of the other valuable animals.
I'm not happy about it.
That's fine. All right, great. Then is this the next day now? We're on the next day of work?
Badass ship boss.
Right,
One,
so
one of the animals escaped, and it ate the other one, and it's just bad news for us.
Now, who the f- did that? Who here is in charge of the animals down there?
I'm going to blame Pathfinders because they're easy to blame. They're young. They don't know what they're doing.
We've got a bunch of kids on the boat. What are they doing being in charge of anything
There's
around
one
here?
that's really quick around here, and he's just running around crazy doing his chores.
Oh, yes, but he's not one of the kids. We can... No,
okay,
he's not.
He's not at fault.
No.
Okay, so it's one of the kids
he's fine.
for sure.
We'll let him go. It's not him. It wasn't him. I
You're
know
sure
it
it's not
wasn't.
clumsy Jeff? Clumsy Jeff seems to stutter on these things and fall on cages.
Well, you don't know that I told you I didn't want a clumsy Jeff on this frickin' journey anyway.
Me too. That's how I felt, but I didn't say anything. So, look, here we go.
Yeah. He was drunk at the time, I think.
Yeah, some rum. As a matter of fact, when I hired the Pathfinders for 2 gold pieces, I'm keeping one for myself secretly. Oh, did I say that out loud? Sorry. Okay. Badass ship boss. Shall we have them do their duties for the next day of the ship?
Oh, of course we should.
Okay,
What do you mean? We're gonna let them just sleep around? What, like, hang out all day?
What's wrong with sleeping around?
Oh, I meant sleep all day. Nothing wrong with a little sleeping around, you know.
We sleep all day.
It's not really sleeping, is it?
No, it's not.
Sleeping all day.
Look, is there someone I can? Is there an HR representative?
We're not.
Is there an HR representative in the ship that I could talk to about a potential sexual harassment situation? Because I feel like I'm being subject to a hostile work environment.
You can talk to me.
Hello, welcome to HR. Can we help you this morning?
Yeah.
Yes, I'd like to file a confidential report, please.
I felt the same, lad. Don't worry
Up in my grill.
She grabs your ear and drags you up the stairs.
Okay?
You'll get over it. Don't worry.
Oh, well, let's have her start from the bottom and work our way up. So let's start with, that's going to be Luna. She got the 2 last time. We're
Okay,
gonna start...
she's going to need to make that climb check again.
Oh, dear.
Things are about to get very interesting, my loves.
Oh, no.
No, first one.
Negative point.
It is the first one.
Oh, no.
You always remember your first.
+7, which is an 8, but it's the first fumble.
Well, maybe you didn't fumble high up. Maybe you did it on the first couple of rungs.
I was climbing back up.
Exactly. So maybe it's a 10-foot or 15-foot drop.
Oh, no, she fumbled it. All right, so negative star from Mel. What happens to you as you're climbing up to the crow's nest?
So I go up in so much confidence, and I was like, I've been here before. I go ahead and start grabbing the ropes, and I start going up the ladder, and all of a sudden, for some reason, just my confidence overwhelms me, and maybe I'm distracted by the badass ship boss, but I slip my hands and I fall backwards, just straight onto my back without any sort of landing comfort.
I know.
Straight onto the back.
In that case, you take 3 points of damage. I know it probably should be worse, but I know. But she only takes 3 because she only made up like 2 feet.
I did not go very far. She was very distracting.
She was all the way up there. She took boom.
The wind's probably knocked out of her for at least a few minutes.
Ship point.
What's negative?
By the way,
Negative
ship point.
ship point.
So now you have 4 ship points.
Holy ship.
And eventually you do make it back up and make your perception check while you're up there.
Okay. I don't want to roll that dice anymore.
That one is excused.
Bad dice.
From this evening.
All of my dice are just bad.
Oh, no.
All of them.
Oh, no. What'd you just roll?
My perception is a 9. I rolled a 3.
Okay. So you think you see whales, but you're not quite sure.
Where is
There's
Julie
whales out
McCoy? Where is
there.
she?
She thinks she sees whales and she starts going,
I think it's because I'm rolling with my left hand. Honestly.
What's going on up there?
Yeah, whales.
Ow!
Who is next, badass ship boss?
Me, actually,
Yes.
for going from lowest to highest.
Yep, you can get your ass running now, thank
All right,
you.
roll a D16.
What is that? Does not sound right.
You're a rigger, right?
No, I'm the swabber.
Oh, you're a swabber. Okay, 1-6.
That's why he's getting his ass running.
A 1.
Okay, 1 is man the bellage. Does anybody know ship terms? BILGES.
You're bulging. You're taking the bulge water out of the bottom of the boat and pumping it overboard.
Oh, sorry, man the
bilge
bellage.
water.
In this case, with buckets.
Vile and sweaty work cleaning
Bilge
out the
water.
bellage.
Yeah, I hope you've got good
Bilge water.
glutes to go up and down those stairs over and over again with some buckets. I hope those muscles are going to work for
He's
you
really
now.
working the glutes.
It smells like shit, dude.
All right, so it's a
Not the
DC
bulge
12
one.
strength check. straight strength check. And then a con-based thing, or fatigue
it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
You have to
16 plus 4, 20, baby.
No problem. Now you got to do the DC 10 con, or not get a point.
Good. 16 on the construct.
He's a +1 beard.
You guys again have 5 ship points.
Now hold on, Spencer. I'd like to activate my boon from yesterday.
My glute boom.
My glute boom, and use my +4 whatever you want me to roll in interacting with badass ship boss.
Oh, okay. You're gonna go up to her. Okay,
yeah.
very good. So what do you have a conversation with her? Go ahead.
Yep. The bilge is as clean as it's probably ever been, but I understand that you've got some problems with some escaped cargo that's eating the other cargo.
Oh God.
Yes, I don't know who let these filthy animals out of the cage, but apparently there's some kerfuffle going on down there. I'm not taking care of it. That's all I know.
Well, my apprentice and I, we have quite a bit of experience in hunting. If you want us to try to see if we can nip your problem in the bud.
Well, I would not prefer if you kill it, because then we'll be docked the money at the end. But I'd be very inclined to see if you could catch it.
Fair enough, and just out of curiosity, if we're able to wrangle it and make sure it doesn't eat any more of your cargo or your compatriots, how will that benefit us?
I'll make it worth your while.
Whoa! Hey!
I'm sensing a lot of subtext in this conversation again.
Wow.
Again.
I didn't say what that while was worth, though.
It might be worth nothing.
It's worth a while.
All right. So I'll go and grab Ren and say, we have a little bit of work to do.
Ren has a duty, so Ren is with the.
Well, that's what I was negotiating for him to not have to do the duty, so we could go and hunt the thing.
Oh, well, weren't you more specific about the specific thing that you wanted?
He's gonna be cooking.
Know, I like men who ask for exactly what they want. You want to try that again now, Sonny?
Yeah. Tell her exactly what you want. What were you going to do with what and where?
I'm going to borrow my apprentice, and we're going to go and track down whatever it is that's eating your cargo.
All right, so you got good job. You go down and you guys hunt. You see that a couple of cages have been broken into, and like whatever was in there is dead.
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, there's like pelts squished up into like poo balls, like the fur pelts, and like you can tell there's bones in there. You think this is a very large snake. And eventually you find him in the corner, and you and Tom harass him and roll a d20, just DC 10 flat check.
You should bring your magic user with you just next time you see.
Just say
8.
And this is an animal that's.
Tom aid me? Tom's aiding me, right?
Tom didn't aid you because you rolled an 8, so it's up to you.
This is an animal that escaped, right? It's not like a wild animal like that we didn't expect it to escape. Okay.
Yeah, you guys had it caged up, and it.
Well, instead of doing this, by the way, I have sleep arrows. I could just fire a sleep arrow into it. It does no damage. It just knocks it out. So that's probably what Arden would
What'd you roll?
I think that's irrelevant because I'd like to shoot.
I'm just doing a flat check to see if you got it or not.
The flat check was an 8.
Tom, what'd
Great
you roll?
minds, Jonathan. 8.
You tipped the top of a sarcophagi in another box that was meant to be in the cage, but the sarcophagi, as you shoot this arrow, it just tips the top of the sarcophagus box off. You're like, uh-oh.
Master Arden.
It's also in a box.
Just did something we shouldn't have done.
Well, so the top of the sarcophagus came off?
Yeah, if you do meander, you will discover a sarcophagus.
Well, hold on. The question is, did we get the snake?
No.
Did we knock it out?
No.
You didn't shoot it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just a flat check to see if you could deal with it or not.
No, he just gave you the flat check. He didn't give you the sleep arrow.
Yeah.
You never did the sleep arrow.
It was all part of it. You can keep your sleep arrow.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I was just doing a quickie. You completely failed this mission.
Mm-hmm.
And you come upstairs and you just say what, or you hide it? What do you do?
Well, I'm going to put is the sarcophagus behind a cage or something? I'm just going to put the cage.
It's like in its own chamber of bars. They're iron ore, and the box. You just somehow it went awry and you knocked the top a little ajar.
So we'll come up and I'll give her the bad news and just say it got away.
Well, that's a bummer. You better get back to your original jobs then.
All right. So negative star. So 4 points now on the. All right. So Tom, it's up to your cooking. Please do a d6.
Okay.
Better make it good. I'll take some food in my
3.
private chambers.
3?
Thank you.
Fishing. Oh, you rolled that last time. Let's go to 4. Turtle hunting. Hunting leatherback turtles with harpoons, treble hooks, and nets. DC 10 professional fisherman check or a flat check of 10.
5.
Yeah, if a failed check, you go to the bilge as punishment for the following day. So there'd be no cook for tomorrow. The swab task man is assigned the chef. So who's the swab?
Yay, that's me.
Okay.
I got upgraded.
All right, nice. So you guys are now down to 3 ship points. Great.
Badass ship boss is very disheartened.
This is day. You guys are great at this.
Well, wait, did Aiden go today?
Oh, Aiden didn't go.
Today?
That's right. Is he a rigger or is he's a rigger?
I was going up to the high rigging before.
Okay, so roll a d6. This is your chore for the day.
3.
All right, this is upper rigging work. Work in the upper rigging, 50 feet up. Oh, so it's the same.
Same.
Requiring a 10 acrobatics check followed by a professional sailor check or a dex check.
Acrobatics. I just rolled a 3. Hold on. Acrobatics. Where? No, wait. I gotta get this player screen.
Oh man, it's not looking good for them. They were supposed to earn a few.
Oh, acrobatics. I have +7, so that's a 10.
Hi, he got it. Look at him. He
Barely.
sprinkled himself up there.
I slip with my foot and my hand, and my head smashes on the back of the railing, but it bounces me back into the mast, and I was able to hang on. So I have a huge welt on the back of my head.
And then you have to do a dex check, 10.
Oh, God damn it.
Watch
I'm
this.
a magician. I
watch
don't
this
do
one.
this. I have a, what is it?
10?
A what?
Just
a flat check?
Flat 10.
It's a 9.
I knew he couldn't do it. He's clever getting up there.
I'm hanging on by a rope now. I fell off the mast and I'm hanging onto the
It was
rope.
quite clever, but he didn't get the ship point. He didn't lose one, but he didn't get one.
Damn it.
So you're still stuck with 3. Next day, Mel, you get what you get on the D100 chart, please.
56.
I don't think that these aren't going to bug you too much, but you guys see 1d4 stingrays.
Oh.
Going by the ship. And
3 stingrays.
okay, so you see these massive like fish, but with wings, and they're just under the ocean. They're so beautiful to look at. If you were in the ocean, it might be a problem, but nobody's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I was in Tahiti swimming between islands, and there was about 200 mantas underneath me, about 80 to 100 feet down, which was that was the distance I was comfortable with.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it was like, wow, there's a lot of creatures out there. That
So,
we don't know
Kurt,
about.
describe it. What are these manta rays like?
They move very slowly through the water. It's all by slow motion, but they're like huge, like almost 747s, just like flapping their wings. In this case, I imagine they're really big. And they have those stingrays going up at the back of them, and you know each one could kill you, and they're just so graceful.
Thank God, Mel. So you see those. Good job. And then final day of your ship, and then you're going to be porting in Absalom, which is really exciting. But this day, the Taladan vessel that was, if you really blow out on that map, there it is. There's the Taladan. It's a fighter ship, basically. It's armed with everything that you could have. It's a naval ship, and it parts way with you because it's going to the Absalom. It's going right out of the inner sea. Everybody's going to do their daily checks. We have 3 ship points. We're looking to retire with 5, so there's no additional fees or anything else associated with this trip. Can you guys please do your checks?
Let's do some cooking first.
All right, that's me.
Or sorry, let's do some cooking first. We can get some breakfast in us for the day.
That's me first. All right, so a D6 first, Spence.
A 2.
Oh, that's new. Cooking. Assistant on this ship is preparing the day's meal. Oh, if the cook is not sober, the cook
Hopefully not.
The cook is drunk. It requires a DC 10 professional cook check or an intelligence check from you to recover his faults. He's been drinking too much rum.
Do the intelligence.
He never stopped.
Always
Yeah,
gone.
why would you stop?
Yeah. Rum is a 24-hour drink.
I mean, we're on a boat.
We're in
on a
quarantine. I mean,
I got an 8.
The food that he serves is not edible.
y'all disgust me, and I can't wait till you get off my boat. Don't want to see your face anymore.
I can't believe it. He's trying to serve this garbage. Was this straight out of the Yeah, the wash tanks. I'm not
I
sure.
can't believe you hired these fools.
I'm sorry, madame. I had no choice. There was our others had left.
So what he would do in that situation is probably add like a half cut.
Okay.
Go for it, buddy. Keep climbing those
rigs.
rigs.
This is the rigor.
I roll. What am I rolling?
Rigor check 1d6. Yeah.
6.
6. Mainsail duties. Tough work.
Christ.
Rising and lowering the mainsail. Okay, so as you're coming into the Absalom port, this is really important, you guys. You have to slow your approach. Otherwise, you can literally wreck into the dock.
Holy shit.
Are you saying that we have to slow our row?
Yeah,
It's-
by
it's
the
up to
way,
Kurt.
guys, my magical creature that's not actually a raven is flying above me and he's seeing the narrows coming up and it's shallow, right? So if we don't get this right, we could all die.
Yeah, so as you're coming into the docks of Absalom, you're going to need to do the strength check plus a constitution check. DC 10, DC 10.
Strength check plus the constitution. All right, so that's 11.
Okay,
straight.
made it.
Nice, buddy.
Let's
Good job, wizard.
I don't know
Or
about your friend
strong-ass
there.
wizard.
And then this one
that guy's
is,
looking pretty good.
13.
Con?
Yeah, the con. No, the con is actually plus 2, so it's 15.
Okay, yeah, you do it. Yeah, so that's going to be a breeze. And then, Mel, you're also left with the swabbing task because Jonathan moved over.
3.
A 3 is swab the decks. It's backbreaking work, mopping the decks and scrubbing them with sandstone blocks called holy stones, requiring a strength check plus a con check, failing either check results, and being fatigued at the end of your shift and losing a ship point.
All right, what do I
Get
do?
holy stone.
13 for my strength.
Made it. She's a strong thief.
That's right, baby.
Oh, 22 for
Wow,
my...
she did both. So you guys got 4. Should we let Tom out? If Tom rolls a DC 10 on a flat check or above, he can actually get out to
Yeah.
make another check on the ship.
17.
Yes.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
so you
baby.
made it out. Okay, so now roll a D6.
Nice.
Yay. 6.
So special occasion. Oh yeah, you're pulling in port. This is good. Special occasion. The captain is celebrating today and wants its ship's pigs butchered and cooked for dinner. You have to make a professional 10 cook check and a survival check to slaughter the animal and help them clean up, prepare the carcass, and if the chef is sober, if the chef is sober, it requires a DC 15 professional cook or intelligence check. So you're gonna make 3 checks to get this point.
Oh, God.
10.
Nope. 7.
7 plus, but he gets to do a survival modifier this time, right?
It's
Or no?
with the survival.
Oh.
What about your acrobatics modifier?
Okay, let's see how bad he fucks it up. So keep going. There's now you gotta kill the animal. That was trying to cook it. Now you gotta slaughter the animal. Is another.
Wait, I cook it before I slaughter it? Or
But yeah, that should not...
natural 20.
Okay, so you're able to slaughter it, no problem.
He's dead.
And then critical hit. And then it's an intelligence check, 15.
A ninja.
Wow.
18. Natural 18.
Okay, so you did.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys got
Good job,
4.
man.
You got 4 points pulling into the docks of Absalom. It's not enough, but you did really well. The thing that you knocked off, the night after you knocked it off, Jonathan, one of the shipmates went missing and nobody knows what happened to him.
We'll keep that on the DL. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just assumed the snake ate him.
Yeah, the snake was never caught.
That makes more sense to me. I mean, I don't know what's in a sarcophagus.
So congratulations, you guys. This is amazing. Deanna, thank you for playing badass ship boss. And Anastasia. We'll see Anastasia again in this campaign. I'm sure about it. And you guys are going to pull up to the port of Absalom, which, Kurt, you want to talk a little bit about that? That's pretty cool.
I mean, I don't know that much about it. All I know is it's on Kotoros, the island of Kotoros. It's basically like the Greek islands, and it's the #1 port in Absalom because it's on an island in the middle of the ocean that every country goes to. So it has everything. There's hundreds, if not thousands, of boats coming in and out of that harbor every single day. It's the #1 port in the world.
There you go. There's your drunk chef.
It's like New York City on steroids.
You're with the drunk chef the whole time.
Kind of what I figured he
Awesome.
looked like.
He's
He has no legs.
never sober. That's
no
what they
legs.
say. He's never sober.
If I looked like that, I wouldn't be sober ever either. So
I think she also might drive him to drink.
Probably.
Yeah.
They
let's
might
be
not even have to
honest.
drive.
I really like bad jokes.
It's like it's just a short walk, really.
For the winner of the Players Challenge.
The Players Challenge.
Who won the Players
Players
Challenge?
Challenge.
I forget. Somebody won earlier.
First roll, right?
I don't know what that was.
What was the second challenge?
We didn't have one.
We didn't even throw
said
that.
it.
I got to be
They wanted
better
to
about
say it.
that.
That's what I asked, and you're like, no.
Deanna won the Players Challenge. Yes, Deanna! For being a guest star.
I pulled out an entire different persona with like 4 seconds warning.
That was awesome.
There you go.
That's
That
good
was
Players
awesome.
Challenge.
And she was easily the most
very
interesting
cool.
character tonight.
I
She
almost
was
think
fun.
that
I liked it.
you and Arden should marry each other at some point.
I
Maybe
mean,
later in the story.
I think
It
that
was
the
getting
honeymoon
hot.
was over pretty quick. It was over pretty quick. But she could come back and like interrupt.
Sure.
Like, you know what? I've been thinking about you.
even though you f***ed up, I've still got a soft spot.
Wanna get those
cook,
high
but
So
I'm a
do
hell of a
I.
messenger.
He's quite lovely. I do appreciate that. Wink, wink.
When you want to get on solid ground, go with the Ranger. Get off the ocean.
And some other things you guys might not have known about this boat. There's a ship's record. You think that this ship is full of Brotherhood of the Silence?
Oh, well,
you
that'd
think
be.
that, you think
That
that
would've
the,
been
the
important
badass
information.
ship boss, the captain, everybody's part of the Brotherhood. By the time you dock, you're pretty sure they're part of the Brotherhood.
Interesting.
I've got some questions for them then.
You can
Yeah.
question me anytime you like. You just come back here, eh?
Maybe I'll just hold off on the questions for now.
She's like way overly aggressive, and you're just like, oh no.
I'm gonna disappear over here.
I'm a caretaker. I can't get involved.
The kids. It's for the kids.
I've got 4 kids.
Yeah,
4 kids.
they're teenagers.
I've got a lot of baggage.
I'm just like,
You made 4 mistakes in their life. Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh my
They're not
god.
his. They're just mistakes.
okay.
No, I mean,
Wow.
They're just
That was a
mistakes.
Freudian slip. Like that is. They're just mistakes. I mean children.
All mistakes.
oh,
we love kids. Okay. That's it, you guys. That was so great. And we're not doing it live. We need a new outro, Mel. Can you think of one?
we're doing a recorded. Follow us on YouTube.
That's not as exciting.
I don't know.
To be fair, we never found out one
For season 2. Oh, yeah,
We're
we did.
doing it safely.
Oh, with a condom. We're doing it with a condom.
We're doing it politically correctly.
Politically correct.
Chop it.
On them, I said safely.
Oh, well, isn't that safety? Isn't that?
Or we're just doing it. We're just doing it.
Oh, we're doing it.
We're just doing it.
Always doing it.
Smash that subscribe, rate, review, follow, and like. Thanks. We appreciate that.